Not a pretty end to the game.
No, there'll be a late penalty. They'll be awarded within the game that was rightly overturned because it turned out not to be handball. It finishes Chelsea 3, Brighton 2. As you said before, Craig, obviously this was the game you were keeping an eye on. How would you sum up Chelsea?
I remain completely unconvinced with them. Brighton who arrived back from Greece on Friday morning from the Europa League, made some changes. Midfield was 18-year-olds playing, and Lewis Dunk wasn't available from his red card, and yet they still... I mean, Chelsea got 2 goals from set pieces, and then the crowd was dead, quiet, because there was no football being played, and the discipline situation is a problem. We had Reece James sent off last week for 2 bookable offences. We had Cucurella suspended for this week for gabbing on. We had the captain for the day, Conor Gallagher, running around after his first yellow like a bull in the china shop, right, with no game awareness, making stupid challenges just over the halfway line, and deservedly going. We've had Caicedo, who was whinging and moaning at the referees, should have been sent off. We've had Pochettino, who's just back in the technical area from a 3-match suspension, but yet they get a victory. It's not quite as low as, I would say, Man United in terms of the way they're playing, but it's not far off it. I'm not convinced by them. Yeah, it was difficult to play football against Brighton when you went down to 10 men, but that was their own problem. So this is one, and I have no idea why Pochettino was moaning and groaning and whining at the end of the game, because everything pretty much went his way today. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got 3 points.
Frank, Chelsea did win.
Yeah, and good for them. and I'm pleased for them. I think they were courageous, especially playing 10 against 11. But I have to go with Craig in a way that the football that they play wasn't the best. And it's due also to Brighton. I think I was very, disappointed by the way Brighton played the first half, reacted the second half. It's like at some point I didn't see the differences of players on the field between Chelsea and Brighton. And yes, I have also to agree with Craig that Gallagher has to be careful in a second. I know he wants to play the ball on second yellow card, but you cannot go like that. You know, you have to tackle the other way to kick the ball away, not to get the ball back, because you know you're gonna put in the middle of the player's leg your left leg, and you're gonna trouble the ref at the point, and that was rightly given. He was rightly sent off. After, it's always the same problem. We feel that at front they're not at 100%, or they're not convincing. In the middle of the park, they might be too aggressive, and sometimes at the back they make mistakes. Sanchez made a huge mistake in the first half. He almost conceded a goal. We saw also some clumsiness. I only want to remember that they played 10 against 11, that they got the 3 points, and that it's against Brighton, which is a very good club in the Premier League. So they have to take that. They have to correct some stuff, but they have to be happy with the result.
I wish some of these referees would start showing some guts and bottle.
Go over
the monitor and say, do you know what? I'm sticking with my on-field decision, because I thought James Milner who was clearly outpaced, used his experience. I thought he did a brilliant job, just leaning in, which is not a penalty. You know, anybody saying, "Oh, it's a push," it's not a penalty.
No.
And I get it. There was a collision of legs, right? But it was six of one and 2 threes of the other.
Coming together.
Correct.
So you agree, Frank, no penalty?
No. I think it's a penalty for me, because he pushes with his right arm.
He leans into him, Frank. Come on.
Hold on. It's not only that. He makes a foul with his left leg. He makes a foul with his right leg. You can see that he touches the 2 legs, Mudryk 2 legs. So there are 3 fouls for me on Milner. On Milner trying to get the ball back. He doesn't play the ball. He doesn't care about the ball. He just wants to push Mudryk out of the business, allowing the goalkeeper to get out. And I'm sorry, at first I say, well, the arm is a little bit light. But you look at the bottom and you check the legs. There is 2 touches from the left leg from Milner and his right leg. Especially the second one, his knee, I think his right knee touches Mudric's Achilles. So therefore, for me, no doubt, it's a penalty.
No, I think you see defenders leaning into attacking players all the time, and I think it would be very difficult to ascertain who initiated the contact first with the legs.
Right.
I think it's definitely, as Alice said, it's a coming together of the two players. The referee's instinct at the time, I think, was spot on. And once he goes over there, he's now flapping around because, he sent me to the monitor, I'm going to have to give it now. He bottled it and he gave it very, very soft.
And the question then is, was it clearly and obviously a mistake? Was it egregious for him to be called onto the monitor? He saw the play.
Yep.
He made the call. But obviously VAR said, no. Now you got to come this way. And then we start the process over again. But the truth of the matter is that I didn't think it was clearly and obviously a mistake. So I didn't think there was a reason for him to be brought to the monitor. But obviously Frank thinks I'm wrong.
We even talk about the law that needs to be changed at the end. Oh my God, that's
the drop ball. Let's not. Yeah,
the drop ball when they've got a corner kick.
Another day. That's for another day. Right.
Where's Clattenburg? Get Clattenburg on.
Full programme of Premier League fixtures this week. Some of the highlights, you're looking at that: Manchester United against Chelsea, Aston Villa taking on a Manchester City side without Jack Grealish, without Rodri as well. Both will be suspended for that tie.